guys. So today coming from downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, forward from down dog into crane pose, Bakasana, the arm balance. So there's a couple elements to this transition that you want to kind of know about before you start to move and before you start to work on this float forward. And one of them is working with your bandhas, right? So bandhas are energy locks that we house inside the body that help to move energy upwards, okay, or contain energy in some way. The two you'll be mainly working with today, Mula Bandha, bottom of the pelvic floor, lightly contracting that energy upwards, okay, slight engagement around the perineum. And then the other bandha as that energy carries upwards is Uddiyana Bandha, which is going to be located right around the navel, and it's kind of that hugging in with the navel and that light lift of energy moving up. If you try to think about it in the physical sense of the physical body and the muscular structure, often what happens is you get kind of caught up in that. So think more of just moving the energy from your pelvic floor and drawing the energy up, right? And more of the physical component of this transition is working to bring the hips high enough, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, hugging in with the upper arms and bringing the weight forward into your upper body and then into your core to create a nice soft landing. So just to see the transition that we're talking about here today, kind of without any instruction first, is this. Right, so as you saw, they're coming through nice and slow, right? Lifting the hips high enough to bring the knees up onto the upper arms to land in crane. Now, if you're first working on this transition, you're probably not going to look like that, right? It's going to take a little bit of time to build that easefulness, to build that slowness, that control into the transition, into your practice. So now if there's a little bit of verbal cueing, from downward facing dog, you're going to inhale, lift your heels, looking forward, just above your fingertips, just ahead of your fingertips. As you exhale, bend your knees, keep your upper arm bones hugging in. And then at the bottom of the exhalation, pounce off the feet, lift the hips, and gear your knees towards your upper arms for a nice soft landing. And then when you come through, you want to hug in with the upper arms, shoulders away from the ears, heels away from the buttocks. Hands, so strong, right? Hands pressing down, fingers as if they were trying to slide towards one another, creating strength in your forearms. So many muscles in the forearm that create the support of our wrists and of our hands, okay? So again, once more. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, soften the knees at the bottom of the exhale. Squeeze your upper arm bones in, lift your knees, lift your hips. Soft landing, okay? And if newer to this, it's not here right now, but I highly recommend also just putting something soft in front of you in case you come crashing down. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but just in case it does, put a blanket, put something in front of you that will be a soft landing. A pillow is great as well. All right, thanks yogis, peace.